gallon of petrol lasts a few miles. A television license lasts a year. Hope in Jesus Christ lasts for eternity. Hello, I'm Dr. Henderson Lightbody from Greenock in Scotland. And I'm inviting you to join with me in a short journey through the Bible, stopping off at what I might call spiritual service stations. I've named them as pillars, these stations. They're really short Bible stories, which I believe are a source of encouragement and inspiration. The church notice read, "Worn out." Then why not come in for a service? There are 7 pillars in this series of short stories, under the umbrella of pillars that cannot be crumbled. I'm sure many of us will agree that the picture of our world today is one of chaos and calamity. Yet the Greek word for world is cosmos, which means the very opposite. It means order. And the very creator of this world is a God of order. Now, spanning these 7 pillars, we have a bridge. And on the bridge, we have 3 companions. 2 of these companions are faith and belief. And faith and belief are 2 words that cannot be divorced. And both of them arrive at a point where the distinction between them disappears. The other companion is that of hope. And this is the ever-present gift that the Christian has from God. Hope that is eternal. Listen to this. Whenever you feel troubled and beset with problems, why don't you let hope take the wheel? God's first question to man was this: where are you? How do I know this? Firstly, I know it because it's in the Genesis story, chapter 3 and verse 9. Secondly, I know it because he asked me that question for years before I committed myself to him. Now I can say my salvation is secured in the vault of God's love. Now, in this series, what I've attempted to do, endeavour to do, is to be more concise than copious with my notes, so as to be economic with your time. George Frederick Handel, the composer, was born in Germany in 1685. He became a naturalised British subject in 1726. He wrote 46 operas, including his magnificent Messiah oratorio in 1742. Beethoven admired Handel above all other composers, saying, "To him only I bow the knee." It is traditional for the audience to stand during the Hallelujah chorus of Handel's Messiah. The tradition began at the oratorio's first London performance in 1743. before King George II. When the king was so moved by the exultant chorus, he rose to his feet, followed by the rest of the audience. The source of Handel's Messiah comes from that wonderful testimony of the Old Testament character Job, which you'll find in the Poetic book of Job, chapter 19 and verse 25, where we read these powerful words, "I know that my Redeemer liveth." Job lost all his possessions, his camels, his cattle, his sheep, his farm. But worse was to follow. He lost his sons and daughters. But he never allowed grief to weigh him down to become the victor. He was in effect a true worshipper. His philosophy was along the lines of the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I have called this poetic book of Job's the philosopher's workshop. Now I'm asking you to share with me in a wee bit of analysis of these very words, Job 19 and 25. The first phrase is, "I know." And if you think about it, that's a glorious certainty. When the only certainty in this world is uncertainty, the Christian can claim a glorious certainty. And this is not founded upon experiment, but upon experience, a happening. Some call it conversion. The phrase "I know" contains no hidden secrets, no hidden agenda, no fears and no doubts. It's here that fears and doubts are kept at bay. And the source of this certainty is founded upon faith. The faith that overcomes the giants. Giants that are forever lurking around, seeking to destroy. Among those we have skepticism, agnosticism, humanism, atheism, and a myriad of other isms. The Christian's faith is the source of aiding him to put into submission all these giants. Simply the Christian's trust in the true and living God. And this was Job's secret, his trust and faith in God.